Hello everyone, my name is Jens Curtis Kuti. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be taking you on the SDLC models as the software development lifecycle models. So I plead on you guys to please have a pen and a book because you're going to learn a lot and you need to be writing. So for this session, we'll be talking on we are going to have a content, and in the content we'll be defining what the SDLC is all about, the types of SDLC models with their pros and cons, and we're going to give real-life software project examples and implementation cases for each software model, for each SDLC model. So we're going to dive straight in. Please, before we continue, I would like you guys to subscribe, share, hit the like button. Please, thank you very much. So what's an SDLC model? So it's simply software development lifecycle models are a set of methodologies that guide the process of software development from conception to deployment. It assists simply the procedures, the methods used in building the software from the software requirement phase right on to the deployment phase. So that will continue by giving the types of SDLC models. In this session, we're going to be talking about 7, which are the waterfall model, the RAD model, the spiral model, the V model, the agile model, iterative model, and big bang model. So we're going to continue. We're going to dive in straight with the waterfall model. So what's the waterfall model? The waterfall model is a linear sequential model in which each phase of the development process must be completed before moving on to the next phase. So by our right, we're going to see how waterfall models look like. So that's a picture of the waterfall model. Has the requirements, design, development, testing, deployment, and maintenance phase. So we're going to look at the pros and cons of the waterfall model. So we start with the pros. Clear and defined structure, like we said, it's a linear sequential way of developing a software. Easy to manage, predictable outcomes. We go down to the cons, like the disadvantages of the model: limited flexibility, limited customer involvement, time consuming. The waterfall model is really time consuming. So we're going to real software project examples and implementation case for the waterfall model. So we have an example of where the waterfall model has been implemented is the early versions of Microsoft Windows, as 1980s, 1990s, IBM's OS 360 operating system, and NASA Apollo program software. So to know more about the NASA's Apollo program, this NASA Apollo program is simply a program that resulted in American astronauts making a total of 11 space flights and working on the moon. So that's simply what the NASA's Apollo program software is. So we continue the RAD model. The RAD model simply stands for Rapid Application Development Model. It's a type of software development model that emphasizes on iterative and rapid development cycles. So on your right, you see how the rapid application development model looks like. So I'm going to go straight to what the pros and cons of the rapid development model, application development model are. So to start with the pros, we have faster development, increased customer involvement, flexibility. That is, at any point in time of the software development lifecycle, consumers can change their minds on what they want the software to do, can bring in new ideas for the software. So we'll continue the cons. We have limited scalability, quality concerns, and high dependency on skilled resources. So we'll give some real-life implementation of this model: Microsoft Access, Oracle Forms. So you can get the video and you read all of this. Like I said, have a book and a pen beside, please. So the next one we're going to be looking at is the spiral model. So the spiral model is a risk-driven model that emphasizes the importance of risk management throughout the development process. So you see on your right, you're going to see how the spiral model looks like. You have the object identification, evaluation, product development, next phase planning. So it's all about risk. You see risk management, prototypes. You see, in fact, it emphasizes more on risk. So I'm going to give it pros and cons. Start with the pros: risk management, as we earlier said, flexibility, iterative approach. Then we're going on to the cons of the model. Complexity has high level complexity. Costly is quite costly. Then requires an experienced team. You need skilled human resource to work to apply the iterative as the spiral model. So real-life application of spiral model work, the rational unified process, the software development process framework that is used to guide the development of software systems. So the next one is the V model. It's a common model. So the V model is a variation of the waterfall model that emphasizes the importance of testing throughout the development process. We're going to see this on the image. You see the image at each phase. There's a testing life cycle that is associated to each phase. So like we see the business requirements verification has the acceptance testing. Then now we see going right to a low level design has the unit testing. So it's all about testing. Alright, so pros and cons of the V-shaped model. The pros: early detection of defects, yes. Traceability, reduced risks. Then the cons: limited flexibility, time consuming, limited customer involvement. So a real-life implementation of this is medical device software development lifecycle framework. So this framework was developed by the US Food and Drug Administration to guide the development of software for medical devices. So this is a clear application of the V-shaped model. So the iterative model is our next one. So the iterative model is similar to the agile model in that it focuses on delivering working software in short increments. So you said the iterative model, the agile model, and the spiral model have a lot in common. So the picture by the right shows, or the image by the right shows how the iterative model looks like. So the pros and the cons, advantages and disadvantages. Start with the pros: flexibility, of course, customer involvement, faster time to market. Then you go now to the cons: lack of clear milestones, increased complexity, higher cost. So a real-life implementation of this model: agile project management software. The iterative approach allows the team to respond quickly to changing requirements and deliver high-quality software in a timely manner. So the next one is the agile model. The agile model is a flexible and iterative approach to software development that focuses on delivering working software in short increments. So the agile model and the iterative model have a lot in common. They are similar, but trust me, they are quite different. So the image by the right shows exactly what the agile methodology is all about. So we see it iterates. You see when a cycle finishes, it launches the module for that cycle. When it finishes the module for that cycle, it launches it. Then now it takes the next module. So it allows flexibility. We're going to see that in the pros. So the pros and cons: pros: customer satisfaction, flexibility. That means at any point in time of the software development cycle, a consumer or a customer, a stakeholder, is allowed to make changes, and the changes will be implemented accordingly. We have early detection of defects, yes. And the cons: it requires experienced team members, highly skilled human resource, difficult to measure progress, potential for scope creep. Then we have a real-life implementation, the Agile Project Management software, So the Big Bang model. The Big Bang model of this SDLC is a non-methodological method of software development where all the phases of the development process are combined into a single step. The image shows everything about that. All the time, the effort, the resources are combined into a big bang in order to produce the software. So the pros and cons: the pros, quick development, simple and easy to understand, cost effective; the cons, lack of testing, high risk, limited scalability. Thank you very much for viewing this my channel, for visiting my channel. Please like, subscribe and share. Thank you very much. I hope you guys have learned a lot. Like I said, I hope you guys have learned a lot. I'll be back with more contents subsequently. Please subscribe so each time I upload a video, you guys will view, will be notified. Thank you very much. Stay blessed. YCK is my name.